A streamer named Jordan Cisco was caught on stream looking like he was beating his pregnant wife.
No drinks in here. Ow.
When this blew up online, Jordan tried to defend himself by claiming he didn't hit her, he was just pushing her, as if that somehow makes it better.
But I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did.
To really convince everyone he was innocent, Jordan brought his wife on camera to defend him, and she appeared with what looked like a black eye. The incident happened during a live stream on the evening of March 24, 2026. So Jordan spilled an energy drink on his new gaming PC, and he's reacting the way any reasonable adult would by hyperventilating and having a complete breakdown.
It was in here. It was on this. I don't even know how. I turned around and
Calm down.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
His wife enters the room to help him clean it up, and then Jordan grunts while leaning off camera and appears to swing his right arm. You can hear an audible reaction from his wife exactly when he thrust his arm at her. Jordan apparently thought the stream had ended at this point because instead of addressing what just happened, he just keeps ranting about his PC and the spilled drink. His wife even tells him to turn the stream off.
Calm down.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
The clip then spread across the internet faster than his drink spread across his motherboard. The general consensus across multiple platforms was pretty unified. This really looks like a man hitting his pregnant wife on camera. And having watched the clip multiple times myself, I have to agree with the consensus. Unless his wife happened to stub her toe at the exact millisecond he swung his arm toward her twice, the simplest explanation is probably the correct one. Later, Jordan went back on stream to address the allegations, and he successfully made it worse. So Jordan's first defense is he didn't hit her, he only pushed her.
They're saying like the grunts make it look bad, like the way I was grunting. No, I grunted in that. I mean, I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did.
He claims his grunting made it look worse than it was, and he also said he would never hit her in the face.
I didn't fucking hit her. I would never hit her on her face, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Interesting choice of words. Most people would just say, I would never hit her, period. Adding in the face is oddly specific, like saying, I would never rob a bank this week. This guy added terms and conditions. Here's the issue with the just a push defense. Pushing your pregnant wife hard enough that she audibly says ow is not the exoneration you think it is. That's still physical aggression toward a pregnant woman. Jordan's second defense was that she wasn't crying afterward, so it couldn't have been abuse.
She literally was like, she was not crying. She just literally said, turn the fucking thing off. Bro, what I was saying is if I hit her, she would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Why'd you do that for? What'd you hit me for?
By that logic, if you stayed calm during a robbery, did it even happen? His third defense is where he gets creative. Jordan claims he was moving his PC onto another PC, like some kind of computer Jenga, and his wife's fingers got caught underneath.
I was trying to pick up this PC like this, Jack, and I was putting it on this PC. You understand? On this PC that I just had. She was trying to help me right
Yeah,
here.
it flipped up. I was laying down.
Shit, well, then it got on her fingers. You saw it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane.
So he claims that the ow was from the heavy PC crushing her fingers, and his arm motion was him pushing her away from the danger.
She was like, she couldn't get it on the PC. So I pushed her, and she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This is like I don't know how much it weighs, but it was on her fucking fingers like this.
So in his version of events, he wasn't attacking his wife, he was saving her from the dangers of his gaming setup. Somebody give this man a medal. To really seal the deal on his innocence, Jordan brought his wife on stream. And this is where it gets concerning. As you can see when his wife appears on camera, there seems to be what looks like a bruise near her eye. Something like a black eye. So let me get this straight. You're trying to prove you didn't hit your wife and you bring her on camera looking like Exhibit A. But here's why the PC on finger story doesn't work. If the PC was crushing her fingers and that was causing the pain, she would have been saying ow before Jordan moved his arm. The pain would start when the PC landed on her fingers, not when his arm thrust toward her. But in the footage, she says ow exactly when his arm moves.
You need to have no drinks in here.
Also, Jordan claimed it was one push.
It was one push, bro. It was literally like,
Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane.
But you can clearly see his arm moved 2 times, and she let out 2 ow sounds. So either Jordan can't count to 2, or he's hoping we can't. The wife's defense is that she's very pale, so any hit would be obvious, and the mark on her eye is just what her eye normally looks like.
She's gonna be talking about herself, by the way. I'm gonna be out of the room because I want y'all.
I mean, if he punched me, I mean, it would be very obvious. I'm very pale. Be very obvious if he like literally hit me or something. What I normally look like all the time.
I can't verify if that's true because I couldn't find any photos of her for comparison. What I can say is that most people were not convinced by this explanation, including myself. Now you might be thinking this was just a one-time thing. Jordan snapped in the moment and lost control, except that raging like a spoiled child is apparently his entire brand. Jordan is known for rage and crash out content. His TikTok, where he has around 200,000 followers, is filled with clips of him throwing objects, punching things, and him making sounds that are somewhere between a pressure cooker and a wounded animal.
you just got me banned. You just got me banned. You just got me banned. You just got me banned.
This is what he does for views. He's essentially a man-child who cannot control his temper, and the way his wife tries to calm him down in these clips suggests she's been through this many times before. The public response has been overwhelmingly negative, as you would expect. On X, one user wrote, if he is lashing out on her because he did something to his PC, he will absolutely blame her for the repercussions he's about to face. It will be her fault that he lashed out. Also, even after he hit her twice, she still chose to protect him by telling him to shut off his stream. Another posted, does anyone know who her family is? Does she have help? She needs to be safe from him or he's going to end up killing her. People are calling for his arrest, permanent platform bans, and formal investigation. As of recording this video, Jordan's past Twitch VODs are no longer available. He appears to have deleted them. As of editing this video, no official platform ban has been confirmed yet for this specific incident. His Twitch channel still appears to be active. His Kick channel is also still up. This situation is pretty similar to the Mr. Deadmau5 case from December 2018, when Australian Fortnite streamer Luke Monday was caught hitting his pregnant wife on stream. In that case, he was actually charged with common assault by prosecutors. What I find genuinely sad about all of this is the wife's response. In the original clip, right after what sounds like physical contact, her immediate instinct wasn't to confront him, it was to tell him to turn off the stream. I'm assuming to protect him and to manage the situation. And then hours later, she comes on camera to defend him with what appears to be a bruise on her face. It's just a sad situation. It has been documented that abuse victims frequently don't react the way outsiders expect them to. The absence of tears or visible distress is not evidence that nothing happened. I believe there needs to be a formal investigation into this, and platforms need to take action. Anyway, that's the situation. Let me know what you guys think about this thing in the comments, and also let me know if I missed anything important. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you around.